It's every industry. Hey, Rob B. Breezy in the chats was talking about this Edison Motors. I've heard about him, but I haven't really looked into him.
That's the guy, yeah.
Yeah, let's play this.
Diesel electric semi-truck, and you guys have been asking, when can I get a pickup version? Well, I'm pleased to announce that we're going to be doing a pickup version done the same way as our semi-truck, available for a pickup. We've had a lot of success with our design ethos on the semi-truck retrofits, where you can take your old semi-truck, change it up, retrofit into electric. We want to bring that same level of ethos. No planned obsolescence, right to repair, easy to work on, easy to operate, into a pickup. So if you got a classic old square body Chevy, an old OBS Ford, tired of the fuel mileage, you want to keep it on the road a few more years, we'll take this same thing we've done with the semi-trucks, bringing it into the pickup world. The idea is to keep these old pickup trucks on the road as long as possible. Get more power while burning less fuel. So you got a diesel generator running at 1 constant RPM. The batteries here provide peak load demand. The electric axles back here provide an insane amount of torque. Here's how a retrofit kit works. We remove the old axles and we put in the Edison E-axles. We drop the driveline and transmission and put a generator on it. Then we put batteries and inverter and control unit. In the semi-truck, we put it in a headache rack. In the pickup truck, I want to put it into an easy drop-in toolbox into the bed of the truck. We're already doing semi-trucks, so here's the plan on how we're going to integrate pickup trucks. We want to set up a dealership service network where we can make an easy-to-install kit that we can send off to certified Edison installers that can install it in your pickup. We're going to focus on building semi-trucks. We're going to develop a pickup truck kit, and then we're going to work with a series of certified Edison Motors installers. We can ship the kit to them. You bring your pickup truck to a certified Edison installer. They install it for you. Drive away, done. Here's how we want to do it for our supporters. Those that support us, definitely going to get some merch. Those that sign up to reserve a truck are the ones that saying, yes, this is a great idea. I want one of these trucks. You sign up, reserve a truck in production. We're going to make sure you're one of the first people to get it based on the order to sign up. And those that want to support the product and say, hey, I want to be a distributor. I want to be a dealer for the Edison Motors kits. They sign up below. We're going to enter them, and we're going to be the first ones to offer them the training, the certification to go through it. Obviously, there's going to have to be a lot of training involved in that certification process, but those are going to be the first ones on the list to apply to be dealers. With your guys' help, I want to make the most practical electric pickup truck kit ever on the market, and I want to make sure we can keep these trucks on the road as long as possible.
Did you know that was the guy that we talked about with the regenerative braking on the logging trucks that was going after the grants, and they had to go through the grant helping people that are actually the ones that charge you 20% of the grant, and they're the ones that decide on the grants? Do you remember that? That's the company. That's the guy, I think.
We should have him on the show.
And he was talking about a whole bunch of other industry grants that are the same things happening in this government, like the same thing on all these grants. Because I thought I had something lined up for one of the shows. Maybe I didn't get it set up properly, but
you're running diesel all the time. So you're not, it's electric, but it's not. You've got a diesel generator to charge those batteries all the time. So you can have a full tank of diesel. You can have a slip tank full of diesel.
Oh, I wonder how much that costs. I love the way he explained how they swap all that out. Like, it sounds like he's got a pretty cool system. Like, I'm not against like a cool hybrid system like that helps.
No, dude, I'm down. Like I said, make me an electric car that doesn't cost me a fortune to charge and that gets 1,000 miles, and we can talk. But I like this idea even better. I can charge it out in the bush. I could just, I'm never worried about the range, because if I got a slip tank full of diesel, or even just a conventional tank full of diesel.
Is it a diesel truck too, and it's got a slip tank? So you're using the same.
Watch it. Yeah, it's got the big diesel generator in there that's constantly running, but it's not RPMing up and RPMing down.
But is that the same?
You're never charging at your house.
But is that the same fuel that's
what do you
running the vehicle?
Are you asking me what diesel is?
No, is it the same fuel? Is it a gas truck with a diesel generator, or is it always a diesel truck? Does it have to be a diesel truck?
It's an electric truck.
No, I know. No, it's a gas truck too.
It's an electric truck.
It's a hybrid.
It's an electric truck with a diesel generator generating the electricity.
That's the only function of the diesel is to generate
electricity. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not to. I thought it was using gas to drive as well.
So if anything, you'd have twice as much range, because when you ran out of diesel, well, maybe not twice, but you'd still have whatever was left in the batteries. You could be out of gas and still have a little bit of juice left.
Yeah.
Get another 100, 200 miles.
Yeah.
But so you just be running that engine all the time, and then the engine's charging the battery. So when you tromp on the gas, it's not going, you know, your engine's not revving up. Your engine's just like all the time. It's revving.
Okay, I thought it was both. I thought it was a hybrid where it was still running combustion as well.
Well, it is. It's running a combustion engine to generate the electricity to that
It's not,
proposed vehicle.
you know what? That's not what I mean. I mean direct. So they took away the direct, all the direct
There's
engine.
no charging anywhere. So there's no charging at places. There's no I don't need a Tesla charger. I don't need to charge at my house. It just charges itself. You fill up your diesel tank, you turn it on, it's always running. But it's burning half as much gas as usual.
Yeah, that's interesting, eh?
So double mileage. So on a slip tank, you know, with a slip tank full of fucking diesel, you're probably good for 2,000 miles, man. But now you could theoretically drive right from one side of Canada to the other with, you know, a full slip tank, which is a lot. You know, I'm talking like 100-gallon slip tank or a
Yeah,
150-gallon
yeah.
slip tank in the back of your truck.
Christy Crinkle's asking, and I was thinking the same thing. Like, I wonder how much to convert an old truck like that. You know, it sounds like there's three pretty big
It
expensive.
looks like it's about a third. So the website says a third the price of a new truck vehicle. So you're probably looking at 20 grand.
25 grand. Yeah.
But I mean, I might, you know, that just makes you want to kind of look into that. Like I say, I'm okay with that electric as long as I control all of the. And then the other thing, this is a Canadian boy, right? So we should have him on the show.
Oh yeah, we should. Yeah.
He's out of BC. Okay, what do you want to do next? Now I guess we're into it now. We're into it now.
That was a good little impromptu segment.
I got the parts to fit. Yeah, I got to give a shout out to Dan, because you know I've been trying to get these fucking things working forever, and you know I'm just a self-taught shitty mechanic. Well, that's not true. My stepdad kind of taught me a few things, but not enough. I just, you know, I've had these carburetor hoses mixed up, so I just sent him a ton of pictures, and he was able to sort me out. So now I just fix the carb hoses on these things, and they fire right up. Bought a new carb and everything, and it was probably just one little fucking hose I had to pull off, and everything would have been just fine. But yeah, I was thinking about it. It's nice to have those vehicles. I want those vehicles working now, because if the shit goes out, I can hop on that little bike, man. I could jerry can full of gas. I could go fucking 1,000 miles. It's fucking nutty. It's nutty. How much gas in that conversion? Well, it says he's doubling the range. So however much diesel it costs you to go 100 miles, now it'll take that much diesel for you to go 200 miles. So by that thing, it's going to pay for itself pretty quick. I mean, even at 30%, the website says 30%. Breezy's saying 50% or double. But even at 30%, you know, that's for me and my truck, that's $40 a tank. $40 a tank, $40 a tank. In a year, we're talking, you know, what, 50 tanks a year? Probably more. For me, 70 tanks a year. That's fucking $2,000 right there. Well, maybe it'd take longer to pay for itself now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I go, that's gonna be a little